What's up, everybody? This is Robin Williams with Empower Network. Hopefully I don't get too many interruptions during this video, but this is my second time trying to do the video. We had some fireworks finishing out for the 4th of July celebration, which was yesterday, but you know how that is. Over the weekend they continue to do fireworks, and my dogs are pretty much barking. My video today that I'm trying to shoot is basically to people who don't practice the law of attraction or don't believe that it works. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about small miracles, or not even just small miracles, anything in your life that you possibly had occurred to you, or or something that happened, some type of success that you accomplished in the past, that may just seem like a coincidence or a luck or whatever it may be. That sometimes when you can look in the past and look at those different situations, you can see how the law of attraction may have had something to do with that. So I guess to give you a kind of an example of a story. So I'm thirsty already. I was all talking in the last video that I can't use. Anyway, one of the stories that amazes me, before I knew anything about the law of attraction, me and my wife used to sit and watch HGTV all the time, and one of the cities that popped up a lot was Alexandria in Virginia. And if you're ever in DC area or in Virginia area, Northern Virginia, just go ahead and definitely take a look and go visit Alexandria Old Town. It's lovely. Anyway, we always wanted to just live there in Alexandria. We thought it was the most beautiful city, you know, the old part of Alexandria, Old Town, and you know, the community, and it just looked beautiful. It was just one place that we both agreed on that we wanted to live. And so a couple months went by. Then I was told that I received orders to Washington, D.C. because I'm in the military. And you know, at first we didn't quite put, you know, two and two together, but eventually we looked at a map and realized that, you know, DC is pretty close to Alexandria. So we were able to attract Alexandria into our life. We went out there and found an apartment. If you're planning to live in that area, it's extremely expensive, so make sure you plan accordingly. But we were able to live and enjoy Alexandria. That was one way that the law of attraction pretty much came into effect in our lives before we knew anything about it. Another thing that I look back, so I found my brother. It's a story I tell a lot in some of my videos. I found my brother maybe 3 years ago now. But the amazing thing about this is that my brother, no one had any information about him. No one knew anything about him pretty much. He's 49 years old. The last time my father had seen my brother before we reunited was when he was 6 years old. And so no one knew anything about my brother. All I knew is that I wanted to find him. At the time, I didn't know anything about the law of attraction. I didn't know anything about Joseph Murphy and working with the subconscious mind and stuff like that. So what I did was I pretty much searched on my own on the internet, tried to search for my brother, but I will always pretty much wish that my brother had some type of business website or some way of finding him online just easier. You know, I would try to use an online phone book or whatever, but pretty much didn't find him the first time I tried to find him. A couple years went by. I figured, okay, let me try to find my brother again. And it took me about 3 days to, and this was the second attempt was after I knew what the law of attraction was and working with the subconscious mind. I kind of used one of Joseph Murphy's techniques, and within 3 days pretty much found my brother and was able to reunite with him, or unite with him, because I never met him before, and a couple years later. But the amazing thing is, before I knew anything about the law of attraction, and when I first tried to find him, I always wished about that, you know, him having a business online or whatever. The crazy thing is, when I found him, he had a business online, and it was pretty much almost exactly how I asked for it to happen. And some people could say, oh, that's a coincidence, but I don't think that's a coincidence. You know, a lot of people don't even have businesses, for one. That's one thing that's not coincidence, you know. You don't have a lot of people starting some type of business to begin with. So for him to have that business and to have that reach, you know, out there, be available, was amazing. Also now when I pull up to my house, there's a used car out there, 2-door sunroof, and it amazes me now that I see it, because you know I try to tell other people about the law of attraction and stuff like that. So I told my roommate about it not too long ago, pretty much. And what she told me was that, you know, she watched The Secret and everything, and she kind of grabs onto what I was talking about, and she was kind of amazed. I wish I could see these fireworks. They're amazing, so I keep getting distracted, you know. But she was amazed that, I think this is like the grand finale. I want to watch it for a second. You see him? It's amazing to be able to watch the fireworks from your house, just the window, just sit down or whatever. I don't even know who's in charge of this over here, but it's awesome. Back to the car. She said when she received that car, her father bought a car, but she wanted a 2-door with a sunroof. That's all she really requested, was a 2-door with the sunroof. And she didn't tell her father anything. She didn't tell her father what kind of car she wanted or anything like that. And he ended up buying her a car. And when she got it, it was a 2-door with a sunroof. And many people will confuse that with coincidence, but it's not a coincidence. And the universe is so amazing and so like awesome that you can really literally request something, and someone from out of nowhere, you know, well, this was being her father, actually gave her a car and it had exactly what she asked for. You know, it had the 2-door sunroof. And a lot of people would claim coincidence. It just happened that way. But things just don't keep happening that way. I remember one time when we lived in an apartment in Alexandria, I wanted more furniture for the house. I wanted nicer furniture. You know, I wanted to add things to the house. And I had a friend come over that never been over to our house before. She never been anywhere in our house before. She didn't even know I was practicing this thing called the law of attraction. She didn't know the color of my bedroom. She just came to visit. We didn't see each other for a while. When she came to visit, she bought a gift. The gift matched the bedroom set perfectly. It was just a mirror that you can hang up on the wall up over the dresser. I mean, stuff like that happens to me all the time, and it's not a coincidence. And I didn't mention anything about wanting furniture from her. You know, I didn't mention this to anybody. It was just some technique I would use. One of the law of attraction techniques that Esther and Abraham Hicks teaches. And I was doing that technique, and then when she came to visit, she handed me a mirror that was part of, you know, that we added that to a part of our house. It's not a coincidence. What else is there? That was just crazy. I had so many things happen, and if you just look in your life, just look in the past. It doesn't have to be, you know, anything grand. Just the small things too. You can look and see some of the things that you asked for that just happen to manifest magically. I can't even think, but just do that. Just sit. If you don't believe in the law of attraction or whatever, or you don't think it works, or you would like to see more proof, you might have already had the proof in the past. So just go ahead and take your life as your own example, and pretty much take it from there. Pretty much don't have anything else for this video, except I wish you the best of luck, and look forward to shooting a new video later. Peace.